Salud mi gente, you boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel. For those been showing love and support, I do highly appreciate it. Salud. So on today's video, we're going to talk about Celeste Rivas, right? Apparently the death certificate came out, and the information that was exposed does not make sense. Basically, they're saying there's no foul play in the unaliving of Celeste, meaning they didn't find no wounds on her body, right? The body was already given to their family so they can do whatever they're gonna do, right? Meaning right now they're waiting for the toxicology results. And why they're waiting for this, they want to see if she OD or something like that, right? Or she ate some, or she took something that basically caused her to be unalive. The LAPD is calling this case complicated. I don't know how complicated could this be, right? No foul play? What do you mean no foul play? Somebody had to cut that little girl in pieces and put it in the trunk of a Tesla. What do you mean there's no foul play? Right? Somebody did that on purpose. As many of you guys know, her body was in an advanced stage because she was supposedly, that Tesla been right there for 2 weeks, right? So I don't know if she been right there on the back of the Tesla for all that time or what happened. We don't know that. But because of this, because her body was found this way, it was more difficult to find any signs of trauma, right? What about her being asphyxiated? How can they prove that? How can they see that? I guess they overlooked that because now they can't do nothing. They went they gave the body to their family. And I feel that this guy's gonna get away with it. You know? I don't know what you guys think when it comes down to this case, but I'm not liking it the way that they're handling this case. We need to, first of all, what this guy did to a 12, 11-year-old by basically taking her to his house, you know, as a runaway twice, not only once, twice. It's not cool. It's not cool. I believe people that were hanging around with them, they knew him as boyfriend and girlfriend. They thought that Celeste was going to the University of Southern California, and that was not the case. That girl was 14. You know, was 14. You know, like, she was not even 15. She was 14, man. And you mean to tell me that there's no foul play? Come on. Like, come on. When you cut a body in pieces, in pieces, what else do you want? What else do you want? And apparently there was pieces of her body that were missing, right? So, this does not make sense. I don't feel like they're actually giving the time to this case like they should, man. I feel like the guy who did it is gonna get away with it, and the DA is just gonna concentrate on maybe give him a misdemeanor for being with the minor, right? It is sad that now in 2025 we don't have the cameras, the technology to figure things out, or we're playing favoritism around this camp. What's going on? Not every person becomes unalive based on a wound, on a gunshot or a stab wound. You know, there's many forms, man, that this can happen. And what I believe in this case, just for those guys who are saying, oh, maybe she OD and stuff like that, I believe she was asphyxiated, man. and there's no way we can prove that. There's no way that we can prove that, and that's the sad part about this. You know, I do hope that whoever was responsible, whoever was a witness to this crime, participated on this and help, gets prosecuted, no matter who they are. It does look complicated, man, but sometimes, man, we overthink things when in reality the answer is just in front of us. You know, at the end of the day, that was the Tesla of this singer named Dave. At the end of the day, she was living with this guy. At the end of the day, those days that supposedly that Tesla was around, that house, Dave was working, doing concerts in San Diego, San Francisco, and Phoenix. So basically, it was close by his house. He could drive all the way to LA and went back. Now, if that's what he did, we don't know. If they were to find a break in this case, man, that would be wonderful. But as for right now, it seems like there is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. And maybe the prosecutor's going to concentrate on something less. But I'm telling you, man, it is sad. And hopefully we can bring justice to this young girl, because that case is going to be open. The case is going to be open. I guarantee you one thing, though. That's for a fact. I guarantee you one thing. If it was one of you guys, a regular Joe like me, you guys, or anybody, right? I'll guarantee you'll be in jail right now. I guarantee you'll be in jail right now. You know? There's something fishy with this case, man. There's something fishy with that Dave guy singing those songs. I know it's art, but come on. We have seen rappers get convicted because of that. Why singers can't get convicted because of that? It does not make sense in my book. I don't know why they keep complicating their lives. Just go with the conviction. Go in and handcuff this guy, man. Or we are actually thinking about, or maybe he got framed, or maybe it was somebody else. I mean, the detectives are doing their job. You know, first of all, they're doing their job, but I just don't like the way that, or the approach that we're taking on this case. You know, I feel like it's not going nowhere. New details are coming out, and maybe the case that this guy is gonna get, the singer Dave, is gonna be just being with the minor. That's it, man. And it's getting humid right here. So we see what happens, man. That is the update so far. The certificate of death came out, and there's no foul plea. But I mean, they couldn't do nothing. That body was in an advanced stage in where you couldn't maybe work with that, possibly parts of that body was coming off and stuff like that. And it was I'm pretty sure it was a tough thing to do, right? To try and figure it out. Okay, we see if there's any kind of trauma on the body. It's only so much that they can do. But man, I believe since they didn't find no stab wounds, no gunshots, I do believe that she was asphyxiated. Straight up, man. That's the only way. And seems like somebody's gonna get away with murder. That's what it is, man. So with this being said, hopefully you like this video. Till next time, do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, and damn, your boy's on singing. Till next video, man. Saludos.